Hi everyone, welcome back. In this episode I'm going to build a base. I've been living on a dirt road far too long, so it's time to build a real house. So I'm building on the garden wall between the pond and the upper grasslands. I chose this area because obviously it's high ground, but also it's very central. It's quite easy to get to a lot of places from here. The one thing that's not great about this location is you've got ladybird larvae, ladybirds, fire ants all on your doorstep. So it is quite dangerous, so you'll need to make sure that your base is very well defended. In previous lives, I had built closer to the barbecue spill on the lower part of the wall. That was good. It wasn't as central as here, but it also wasn't as deadly. So it's a bit of a compromise. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm building a base, to protect myself against raids. This ladybird larva just destroyed my oven, which was the only thing I had put in my base, and it had taken me all day to collect the boiling glands to make it. So I was quite annoyed, but I did manage to make another one, and in the end I had 3, so all is well. So I've gone for a basic rectangle shape with towers in each of the 4 corners. I'm not amazingly creative, so most things I try to build usually end up square or rectangle. I am building this in survival mode, not creative mode, so I don't have endless resources at my fingertips. And because it's in survival mode, it does need to be more functional than stylish. There, I've got my excuses out of the way early. So, before I start collecting all my weed stem and grass and things, I'm going to get the intern badge. So, if you find that blue cap in the upper grasslands, head inside and you'll get the intern badge from that skeleton there. You'll also get 5 milk molars in that jar as well, so it's well worth doing. The intern badge allows you to carry more at the expense of movement speed. So when you're building a huge base like this and you need literally hundreds of weed stem planks, it's well worth equipping. In a feeble attempt at creativity, I decided to build a mezzanine level here. Kind of an intermediate level. Just to make it a little bit more open plan. We've got a balcony here, some acorn fence. I thought it looked quite nice. And in the process, I unlocked coziness level 3, which unlocked a bunch of stuff as well. I also decided to build some sap catchers on the oak tree. I built 5 in total, which meant every day I had 25 pieces of sap. If you're going to build clover roofs or a bunch of chests, you will need a lot of sap, so it is well worth doing. I also built another level from the 2nd floor, leading to a kind of rooftop area. And unlocked with coziness level 3, we got a hot tub, which has healing effects. So I put that out on the rooftop. I thought it would be cool to have a soak in there and take in the views. I also couldn't find any other logical place to put it, so I put it there. And I just put some doors up there as well for extra protection, so no flying insects could get in. I'm not sure if they would, but just to be on the safe side. As another defense, I added a palisade wall all the way around the outside of the base. As this is a functional base, I gave the workbench priority, so I put that in the middle and surrounded it by chests, so that anytime I need to build something, everything I need is close by. And I also put all my other equipment in the same room and walled it off. I did put 4 spinning wheels in there. I probably could have done with more because I needed a lot of curd rope. So I just put some awning out the front just to make it a bit more decorative. And I'm building a tower in one of the 4 corners for zip lines. So it does need to be quite high. It does look a bit odd having one ridiculously tall tower, but it's necessary. As my base is on a cliff basically, I did need a way to get up and down efficiently, so I decided to build one of the bounce web elevator things. I watched My Chick Flying Potatoes video on that. Really useful. Do recommend watching that if you are going to build one. And I just protected it by putting palisade walls all around. It did take me a long time to build it, so I didn't want it getting destroyed in a raid. So in order to reach coziness level 5, I did end up putting a koi fish statue and hot tub in my living room, but it worked. And with that, I unlocked a bunch of decorative stuff, mainly using pine cones and wasp parts, so I put some of those in. And while I was out collecting some materials, I came across this sleepwalking bombardier beetle. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen it happen when they're awake and they're kind of gliding, not using their legs, but I've never seen one sleepwalking before. So that was interesting. Even the ant was like, "Are you okay?" I also saw a jumping wolf spider, which I have never seen outside of combat, so that was terrifying. And I'm just doing some landscaping around the front. Obviously building on a natural rock makes things quite uneven, so I'm just leveling off some bits, putting some ramps in, and eventually I did build one zip line to the oak tree. And because we have the zipper, we can go down and up with no problem. I am planning to build more zip lines from this tower, but it's a work in progress. So let me give you guys a quick tour of the base so far, bearing in mind it is a work in progress. There are a lot of things I wanted to do, little touches I wanted to make, but I thought it's best to just get the video up and I can keep adding to it later. So with that, on with the tour. So I put these little ant head totems either side of the gate just to deter any red fire ants we have running around. And I put a double gate in because obviously the gate is the weakest part of the wall, so best to secure that. I've got a little garden patch here. I'm growing Brussels sprouts. And another one on the other side as well. I think Brussels sprouts are the most useful things to be growing. Maybe not the most beautiful, but we're focusing on functionality here. I've got my jerky rack and my dew collector there. And let's head inside. So the first room on the right here is the kitchen. And Johnny's cooking us something in the oven. We've got our oven, cookery, some shelving. We've got a smoothie station over here and a roasting spit. In these chests we've got food and anything used to make smoothies as well. And the next room on the right, we've got a little living space here, some berry chairs, a vase, and in the corner we've got our grandfather clock and a fireplace for ultimate coziness. Laura's warming her hands by the fire there. Excuse me, Laura. We've got a little dining table and chairs here if you want to have breakfast by the window. Over here we've got the workroom. All of the chests are organized and separated into categories for ease of use. Very, very functional. Under here we've got the side entrance there, our building material storage, and the back entrance. Around here is my bedroom. I've got some storage in the side table, some shelving, a super king size bed, of course, more shelving and storage. I'm thinking of putting something in. Oh, hi Alan. What are you doing in my bedroom? Okay, well, don't come in here again, please. Thank you. That was weird. Anywho, on with the tour. So up here we've got the bathroom, and in here, oh, sorry Steve, I'm just giving them a tour of the house. Do you mind if we come in? Oh, thanks. I'll close that. Give you some privacy. So we've got the medicine cabinet there, all our toiletries in there. We've got a mirror, it's a bit steamy. Trash can there for your feminine hygiene products. Steve is demonstrating perfectly how to use the toilet. On this shelf we've got a stress ball for when it just won't come out and you need to squeeze something. Some reading material. And we've got some incense for the smell. And some potpourri for the smell as well. And we've got this little worm thing watching you while you poop. Alright, thanks Steve. Oh, Steve, Alan was in my bedroom again. Yeah, I know. He was wearing that mask with the one eye hole. Yeah, what a weirdo. Anyway, thanks for that. See you later. And on with the tour. So, I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with this space yet, but over here we have the underwater themed guest bedroom. So we've got our lovely koi fish statues there, and inside we've got our koi scale shelves either side of the door. We've got a bunk bed over here for the kids and a partition if you want some privacy. On the other side we've got another super king size bed and some storage. And fitting with the theme, we've got some tadpoles and water boatmen swimming around. So through this door we've got a little balcony, and we've got some koi scale chairs, good for lounging. This space is perfect for romantic evenings, looking out over the water. And then we've got Roy over here. Hi Roy. Taking in our lovely view. Beautiful, isn't it? There's no need to be coy, Roy. Moving along with the tour. Over here on the right we have got a lovely balcony, much like the royal balcony, although I suppose a bit less grand. But it's got a nice view. You can't complain about that. So in this corner we've got another tower. I'm still working on this one. Need to build it a little bit higher. This tower is directly opposite the other tower with the zip lines. I'm planning to build zip lines from this tower as well, maybe to Moldork's castle or the shed or the stump. We'll see. I suppose having two ridiculously tall towers looks a bit better than having just one. So over here we've got the doors to the rooftop where we've got our hot tub. I thought it would be nice to have the hot tub out here, doing some nighttime dipping, watching some fireflies, but probably if I ever get a raid with some flying insects, this will be the first thing to go. But for now, it looks okay. So let me just show you the other tower I was talking about. This one is finished. It is tall enough. It's a very spirally staircase. I do feel a bit sick going up there sometimes. But at the top I have two zipline anchors. This one on the right I'm planning to attach to somewhere over there in the wood pile or the barbecue spill, maybe the picnic, sandbox, maybe the haze as well. And this zipline can go to the hedge. I've already got one to the oak tree, and maybe some other places as well. It depends how much silk rope I've got. So I just wanted to show you this side entrance a little bit closer. I've got the bounce web elevator there, guarded by the palisade. So I just wanted to show you it in use. I'm thinking of making this part a bit more grand, maybe put some roofing over it, we'll see. And this is the back entrance here. This one is also not very grand at all. I'll probably add some more things around here, maybe some more awning. But not too shabby for a first proper base attempt. I've seen some crazy gorgeous bases on YouTube before. Even in creative mode, I don't think I'd ever be able to build something like that. Creativity is definitely not my strong point. I did try to make it look good, but I don't know. You can be the judge of that. There's also still obviously a lot of empty spaces around the house. I'm not really sure what to do with those. But there's also a lot of decorative items that I haven't built yet. I need to kill some moths and some wasps first before I can build those. But let me know what you think. If you have any ideas for style or defense or functionality, let me know and I'll see what I can do. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!